Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today we finally have the new Parking Wars server versus server game mode, and we're just going to be checking it out today. So before we do that, please go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And now let's just get into it, right? So obviously if we go to the Parking Wars section of the game, we'll now see that when we try and find a parking lot, we're going to have the cross server spots open, right? So this is going to be coming with a whole bunch of new stuff to it, right? So first of all, let's just get into it. As you can see here, we have a bunch of stats first of all, right? So we see our server, right? My server is the #1 spot right now. I am on S1061, that's the code for it. It's Amen 61. So as you can see, we have 3 spots on us. Then we have 8 spots free on number 2, 1 spot left on number 3, and 0 spots left on number 4, right? So as you can expect, there's going to be less spots in the weaker kind of servers because you're going to be able to park there a lot easier, right? So if we go over here, then we'll be able to see that there's no spots in the list. We can then go ahead and click on another one and we'll see that there is 1 spot and it says it's in Beast, right? So let's just go ahead and see what it is like. So we can see that, yeah, we have a few spots here on the right actually. Although, yeah, let's see. Okay, so what if I try? You cannot park in a cross server sport. Okay, you cannot park your car in cross server spots of other servers. Okay, actually, so you cannot do that. Let's go ahead and see what options we have down here. So we have affixes, whatever that is. We have 4 defense, 0 attack. Okay, we have guard. So we have a bunch of people which are probably the ones which are defending this parking, and then we have plunder, right? So I can click on join plunder, but it says ceasefire is effective from 0 to 8 AM. You can't plunder during that period. Okay, so what if I was to parking lot ceasefire is effective right now? Okay, so right now, at the time that I am trying to do this, I am not able to actually go ahead and try to attack anybody. Okay, good to know that. So we have a bit of a match history here of basically the attacks that are happening in this parking, I'm assuming, and then we can go back to our own parking spot. So yeah, let's just try and find a way to get ourselves into a parking spot, right? So if we go to our own server, we'll have 3 spots here. So we have same amount of stats increase for every single one of those spots, and then we'll look a little bit at the rewards and what's up. So here we have yeah, pretty much nothing else here. There's nobody here, so we could park ourselves right here. As you can see, I can just go ahead and drop that, so I am guarding that spot. If I go to affixes here, you can see there's 2 people defending. That's me and whatever that other guy is, that is Soap. Okay, then you can go ahead and see who's guarding this. Fix guard to top, whatever that is. Okay, so I can be like the first one. Okay, all players from the server can guard, and higher ranked players will be prioritized for the battles. Okay, so you will be the one that is attacked first whenever the actual plundering phase starts. And then obviously I cannot plunder our own mounts, right? So we cannot plunder ourselves. So that's really just about it. I'm assuming I cannot park anymore in any other spots. Let's see, what if I go to spot number 4? That's where I already parked. So I cannot go ahead and park in that one. And if I go once again by then and try and spot number 5, I can actually, no, yeah, I cannot drop 1 more mount in any other of the parking spots for my server, right? So you can only park 1 mount at a time. That's really just about it. And you do get a little bit of an increase, right? So if I go here, you get 100% and 100%, so 100% more coins, 100% more XP, and 50% more chance of +1 luck, whatever that is, to be fair, I'm not sure. Then we have our weekly battle reports, so you can see server ranking. That's obviously going to be counting towards the ranking rewards for the server versus server side of things, right? So if your server is going to be #1, you're going to be getting 20,000 of these coins at the end of the week. You're going to get 20 books, 1,000 gems, and then you have one of these boxes where you get a random decoration, so that's pretty damn good. And then you also get another one, so you get 2 random boxes for random decorations. Then that is for the server ranking. If you're going to be plundering a lot, you can also get yourself a couple boxes if you're ranking high. And then you can also get yourself some cross-server gift, some gems, some lamps, and some tickets, right? So not too bad, not too bad. If you rank at least top 20, you will be able to get 1 random decoration. So that's really going to be speeding up your power increase just from the decoration unlocking stuff. And then from guarding, you can also pretty much just get the same stuff, right? So it's separate kind of rankings, but it's just the same amount of stuff, right? And if you can see the current ranking we are here, we are rank 1 on the current server stuff. So plunder ranking, we have, yeah, you can see that some people killed a bunch of other people. So I'm assuming is this sort of plundering is going to have the same setup to it, where whenever you are attacking somebody, you're going to be getting a debuff, and the more you attack, the more of a debuff you have. So you cannot just go ahead and just destroy everybody if you are the strongest one of them all, right? Because otherwise one person could just dominate the entire event. So I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. But besides that, that is kind of just everything. So once you go to server, you can also see the cross server spots up there in the top. As you can see, cross server spots are more than doubling actually the benefits from just parking. In public, of course, you get a big benefit, but parking on the cross server spots is even better, right? So for the time being, since there's no battle going on those cross server spots, we can just go ahead and wait, right? So what time is it in my server right now? We can go ahead all the way back here. You can see it's actually 3 p.m. in the server, so not too sure why we still have like a truce period, right? Like we should be able to attack if I read that correctly. So if we go here, right, we should be actually now able to get into an attacking period. But yeah, well, you could see right there, sort of real quick, you could see that there's a peace section here. It's actually different for different types of parkings, right? So in some parkings there is peace, in some others there is not. In this one I could go here and I could go to plunder. But yeah, I cannot actually, yeah, I can actually try to plunder. Okay, so I'm joining the plunder on this one. That is interesting. So where am I? Can I try to park somewhere, or kind of like select somebody to attack? Not really. Okay. But yeah, I am in like the plunder list, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be attacking the guards. It seems like that's what's happening probably. Maybe I'm battling this guy already. I'm not too sure what's going on right now, but that is it. I just like started a plunder on my own, and I probably lost because I'm definitely weaker. Yeah, there we go. So the battle is actually happening, and I am like the only one attacking this. And let's see what happens once that ends. Let's just find out. So there's gonna be 20 seconds until that goes through. And after that, well, it's probably gonna be the end, right? So you would have to like assemble a set of people from your server to try to go and attack the enemy's parking from another server. And if you are stronger than the whole bunch of people defending it, you will be winning and getting rewards out of that. But let's just see, after 3 seconds is gonna be probably just over. Obviously I'm going to be losing that one, and yeah, that's pretty much just about it, right? So now I got a debuff, plunder failed, unable to plunder this time, right? So there's like a cooldown here. And what if I try to go again onto a server spot here? I think it was this one, right? And actually it's not in cooldown yet, right? So yeah, you maybe need to win to actually be able to actually get it on cooldown. So that's interesting. What if I can just like go ahead and find... There's no spots in the last server, that's just weird. But there's only one there, and there's maybe this is actually depending on the size of the server. Not too sure, right? Because we still didn't get the server merchants, right? So we only have 3 right here. And then we only have a lot here, right? That's quite interesting. Then right here we have a bit of a breakdown of what's going on, right? So you could see if there has been some action you have missed, and when that has happened, right? So that's pretty much just about it. You really have to organize together with your server to try and get into some of these big battles, right? So you want to be participating into just getting yourself some big plunders. You do need to try and be fighting alongside with the rest of the server, right? So you need to talk on world chat, or talk on the what you call it, the family chat, and just try to assemble a group to try and go ahead and find some weaker servers. Really, that's really all it takes. Some weaker servers, you know, you can win, so you can try and go ahead and fight that. You put yourself together right there, and you just go ahead and destroy and get yourself some good stuff, right? So yeah, I do think it's a good game mode. Obviously, it's gonna be increasing the weekly rewards we can get. It's something else you can go ahead and participate in as well. And then obviously there will be some more PvP action. We're gonna be able to get extra rewards as well from just the cross server spots, just having stuff just chilling over there, right? We can also favorite this setup. I'm not too sure how this actually works just yet, but yeah, this is cannot be plundered during the next 60 seconds, next actually 60 minutes. Okay, yeah, that's just as regular. But now you can like favorite a setup, right? So whenever you're gonna be trying to actually assemble your mounts again and like distribute them again, the ones you're going to be trying to park, in the different spots. I'm not sure if it's going to be like suggesting the mounts you favorited, or they're going to be like up there in the top so you can just click them and select the parking spot, or how's it exactly going to work, right? Because obviously you cannot automatically assign the parking spots because they might be full. So anyways, we'll see what that is like once like all these guys, you know, all these mounts are done. Could I just go ahead and claim this and see what happens afterwards? Somehow, yeah, it's not suggesting anything else, right? So we can hear pretty much nothing is said about the favoriting stuff. But yeah, I took that one away, so now that might be on cooldown if I'm not mistaken. It is on cooldown, right? So maybe that's why it's not being suggested. But I cannot set up anymore because, well, they are all on cooldown because I just claimed them. Anyways, that was just a little test. Yeah, obviously we have this new parking wars, server versus server stuff. It's going to be coming along together with, obviously, the server merges eventually. And whenever those are happening, well, we'll have the shuffling into other servers. Community is going to get big, a little bit bigger once again, which is definitely very, very, very interesting. Looking forward to that. And yeah, we can just go ahead and participate in some more PvP, get some more rewards, accelerating our progress into just building higher just percentage values of everything, right? Obviously attack bonus, HP bonus, defense bonus, as we unlock more of these decorations, which are definitely very strong. And that's really just about all the system has to offer, to be fair. Definitely going to have a lot of min-maxing to it to just fight alongside with your family and your server together with them, just to try to form some big raids into other server sparkings. But that's just a matter of strategizing and just who's going to be the strongest server all together and what you're fighting against, right? So yeah, before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet, right? So if you're going to be playing Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game, right, you might as well do so through Aptoide, because if you do so through Aptoide, you're going to be able to just go ahead and earn up to, or actually from 10% extra all the way up to extra 35% extra value for your money whenever you're making these purchases, right? So if you go ahead and try and make this purchase I'm doing right here, you will see that I'm going to be getting a bonus of 0.14 cents, right? So if I had enough of a bonus unlocked, as I already do, I could go ahead and use those bonus called the AppCoins credits and then make the purchases for me without actually spending my real money, right? So this comes along with the AppCoins wallet, right? So right here you can see they will be able to track how much of a bonus you have already accumulated. You will also be able to see active events that are going on in different games, which will also increase that bonus baseline for a limited time. And you can also have here your progress tracked towards unlocking higher bonuses. You can also go ahead and use my promo code, which is on the screen as well as down in the description. And when doing so, you're going to be able to increase the bonus by 5% from the get-go, right? Flatline is going to be forever, right? So that also helps me out if you do so. And yeah, definitely going to get a lot of very good value if you're going to be playing this game, right? Just go ahead and check the link down in the description to find a tutorial on how to set this all up on your Android phone as well as on an emulator on your PC. It does not work on iPhones, I'm sorry, but yeah, you can just go ahead and earn a lot more value. As I mentioned, you can get up to even extra 35% whenever spending any amount of money in this game, and therefore if you're going to be participating in any of the gachas, like for example the ones we have right now, you can just go ahead and get that a lot easier by making less purchases, right? Overall, you can just spend less real money and you can still get whatever you want by just using Aptoide as a way of getting extra value for your money, as I mentioned, right? So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Everything down in the description, as well as just comment down below in the comment section if you got any questions. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, see ya.